Hey everyone, it's Madison Gesiotto. You know, anymore we turn on the mainstream media and it's all negativity. It's rare that we turn it on and see stories of hope, stories of positivity, or good news stories at all. So I'm back once again to share some of my favorite good news stories of the week with you. Starting in Idaho, a lot of people reached out saying how much they loved last week's story from the East Idaho News about the Secret Santa. So if you hadn't seen it, in Idaho, a Secret Santa is giving away $500,000. He wishes to remain anonymous, but he's having the East Idaho News execute his giving. So last week we talked about a family that was gifted a van for their small children. They had many children. Well, this week we're talking about a wonderful grandma. Her name's Diana Boldman. She works very hard. Her husband, unfortunately, is on disability. She delivers papers in the morning before going to her full-time job at McDonald's. But unfortunately, their van has been in really bad shape. Over 240,000 miles, one thing after another kept breaking down, and they just couldn't seem to keep it running. So Secret Santa heard about her story and wanted to give back. The video is up on our website, thefirst.tv.com/good, and you can see where she is gifted a brand new SUV, $5,000 in gas gift cards, and a $1,000 check. So Merry Christmas to Diana and her husband, and another wonderful story coming from our Secret Santa in Idaho. And talking about good news and wonderful stories, we have to give an update on University of Florida basketball player Keyontae Johnson. Many of you were aware that earlier this month he actually collapsed on the court. People were very, very worried about him. He remained hospitalized, but we have some good news coming from the University of Florida athletic director, Scott Strickland, who visited Keyontae and his family, saying that Keyontae was up and smiling and laughing. Scott says his prognosis seems to be trending in the right direction, but we still have a lot of questions. The medical folks still have a lot of questions that they want to make sure get answered. So we'll continue to send prayers out to Keyontae Johnson and his family, but some great news about his progress. And you know, what's left to really do sometimes but laugh. Many people in New York City bringing light to the ridiculous dining restrictions through some funny videos. One of those being from the owner of Trattoria L'Incontro on 31st in Astoria. He's dining outside during the recent snowstorm with his employees, of course, bringing light to those ridiculous restrictions. Very inconsistent, very arbitrary, but you know, bringing a laugh anyways. And there's always reasons to bring positivity to everything. There's a silver lining, and we have to continue to remember that during these difficult times. And as always, if you're seeing stories of hope, stories of positivity, and good news stories, things happening in your communities that aren't being featured on the mainstream media, be sure to share them with us so that we can share them with all of our viewers. And we'll be back soon with more good news.